Decades ago, our city thrived with hardworking individuals who carried not just lunch pails, but dreams and responsibilities. If you've been injured, trust a law firm that truly understands you. Wedemark Keith, because it's more to us, it's personal.
Every day, neighbors of ours, children and adults, suffer some form of a traumatic brain injury. The injuries can come from something as serious as a car accident or a stroke to something as seemingly everyday like a kid riding a bike or playing a sport. And whether the brain injury appears obvious or not, the trauma it leaves on the brain can be long-lasting and sometimes permanent. In our area, the Chattanooga Area Brain Injury Association serves as a resource to those families. Regina Young joins us this morning talking about what those resources look like and also to invite you to an upcoming fundraiser that's happening in April. So good to see you.
Good to see you. Thank you.
I think that might be one of the most difficult things that you probably find in your work with these families and patients with brain injury is that often to the outside world, there appears to not even be a problem.
Absolutely. Traumatic brain injury is a hidden epidemic that we really don't see. We do think of children being involved in sports injuries. We do think about the car wreck victims, but really and truly there's also a hidden epidemic in our senior population with falls, where they suffer traumatic brain injuries and brain bleeds that really is not recognized by the general public.
How important or unimportant maybe is the word traumatic? Because I think we turn that into being some horrible, grand situation. Something pretty minor can still leave a mark.
Absolutely. So anybody that suffers a concussion has some form of traumatic brain injury. It is designated, they are designated as mild, moderate, or severe. But mild injuries, if you have multiple of them, can cause just as significant challenges as someone who suffered a single moderate or major brain injury.
So let's talk about the resources that y'all offer. I guess one is education.
Absolutely. We do a lot of education in the community. We go out to different events, do bike helmets, but we also work one-on-one with clients. So anybody that needs services in the area, maybe they need help with housing, getting on food stamps, applying for disability, those are all services that we offer for our clients.
There was a time, I'm not sure if y'all still do this, but where you would also help the kids out there with education plans.
Yes, absolutely. IEPs at school, we can meet with the teachers, meet with the family, and help navigate that as well. Not only for like elementary, middle, and high school, but college-age kids as well.
So with this fundraiser that you have coming up in April, that's a big need of yours because y'all have a very small budget.
Very, very small budget. This fundraiser is key in helping us provide services. We do have a small grant from the state of Tennessee, but it does not cover all the activities that we do. So any help we can get from our fundraiser is desperately needed in order to maintain the business, but also to maintain the services that we provide. And 100% of that goes into our services. We don't take any overhead out of our fundraising money.
So I'm trying to kind of figure out how I ask some of these questions to you. Well, first, let's talk first about the fundraiser, because that's fun.
Yes.
It's going to be at the convention center April, what, 25th or something?
April 25th. At 11:30.
Okay, so it's a daytime thing.
It is. It's a luncheon, and we're going to be having survivors speak. Hopefully, have one of our physicians come in and talk a little bit. But we also are going to have art auction, so art that's been created by our survivors that we've been working on in our support groups recently is going to be there as well.
Okay, so with those survivors, some will have stories that will they're miracles walking.
Absolutely they are.
The people who've even had, though, the multiple concussions, the soccer players out there, the average kid.
Right.
What does that look like for those families? Will they first see maybe changes in study abilities? Will they see personality changes? What will they see?
Sure, so concentration is a biggie. Not being able to tolerate sounds that you used to because you lose the ability to tune out like the air conditioner or the buzzing of the lights. That study challenge can always be concentration. You can have short-term memory problems, things you could remember yesterday, you may not be able to remember today. And typically that short-term memory is more affected than, say, a longer-term memory.
Okay.
It's different pathways in the brain.
So in terms of accessing you, whether to get tickets or to have you as a resource,
Sure.
do people call you? Do they go on the website?
So they can call us at the CABIA offices. We also have the ability to request help on our website at cabiatn.org. And Laura Hall is our service coordinator, and she will reach out to anyone who contacts us.
And even though it is a Chattanooga area brain injury, it is area as an operative word.
Absolutely. We serve 11 counties in the Tennessee area and some in North Georgia.
Okay, Regina, always good to see you.
Thank you.
Feels good to be home.
Ashley's anniversary sale is going on now. We're celebrating 79 years with exclusive deals on hot buys starting at just $3.99. Or get low monthly payments with 0% interest for 7 years. Shop your local Ashley store today.
On December 13th, 2007, my dad was killed by a drunk driver. Then my life changed again. I was diagnosed with cancer. I hated God. When I was sick, I came across a Bible verse that explained how the wide, easy gate leads to hell, but the narrow gate, that's tough, leads to heaven. And that's when it dawned on me. I've been through all these horrible things so that I could share that God is there, even when we don't see Him.
Another year of yo-yo dieting?